Hey everyone, my name is Alex Etheridge, and this is my before and after story of what I was like before Christ, and now that I have Christ in my life, what I am like now. Growing up, I actually always thought I was a Christian, just by association. Went to church, went to youth group, and all of my friends were Christian, and I was also a pretty moral kid growing up, and didn't consider myself bad at all, and yeah, so by association, I thought that. Um, in church, I also thought that I had to continually ask Jesus for forgiveness in my life. I heard that Jesus died for my sins, and that if I asked Him for forgiveness, He would save me from those sins. But I thought it was something that I had to repeatedly do. Um, and so I was just exhausted. I would over and over again ask Christ into my life. I would sin one day and then think that I needed Him to forgive me in a way of saving me, and asked Him to do that. But around my junior year, I think I started to understand, one, that I wasn't as moral as I thought. I was judgmental, I was prideful, I was lustful, and so I needed Jesus. I think more than I ever thought I did before. I think God was showing me just how bad I was. And so at a conference, heard a message that really spoke to me, in the sense that it told me, the guy said that Jesus died for my past, present, and future sins. And essentially, I didn't have to continually go to Jesus' death on the cross and ask to be saved. That was his death was sufficient for my salvation, and my ultimate forgiveness of my sins, and it was then that Christ came into my life, and I officially accepted Him. And from there, it's not that I became less prideful or less judgmental, but I was free to know Christ, God through Christ, and I was free to obey and to know Him and to have a relationship with Him. Not a freedom to sin necessarily, but those sins, especially my future sins, are all covered by Christ's death on the cross, and then through His resurrection from death, He gives life to those who give their life to Him and accept Him, and that was really freeing to me, to know that I have Him in my life. He's not going to leave, and I don't have to continually go to Jesus to ask for Him to come into my life again. And so, yeah, this is my story of how I came to know Christ, and I would love to hear your story. Thanks.